Aloha! So time to do my morning workout again, and I'm sharing it with you live. So we never know what we're going to expect to see. So I am going to be doing hula dance fitness today. So that's going to include about 10 minutes of warm up and stretching, then about 10 minutes of actual practicing some choreography that I did, and 10 minutes of cool down and stretching. So it should take about 30 minutes. If you want to join me from wherever you're at, just make sure that you do it safely. You do not want to wear socks. So actually I should tilt this down so you can see better my feet. So yeah, you don't want to wear socks when you're doing hula, but if you don't like to go barefoot for some reason, then make sure that you are wearing shoes with rubber soles so you don't slip and fall. And make sure you take breaks, make sure you have water. Speaking of which, where's my water? And if you have any questions about any of the moves I'm doing, I'm not going to be actually giving instruction because I'm actually just doing practice for myself and letting you watch. So please leave a comment down below and I can point you to some videos that I have where I actually do give instruction on how to do everything. So here we go. So let me get the music ready here. Okay. Oops, let's go to the next song. So first I'm going to do some deep breathing. Oh, let me adjust this camera a little bit more here. Let me know if I need to make any adjustments camera-wise or sound-wise for the next video. Okay, so we're going to breathe in and exhale. And inhale. And stretching up. Continue to breathe deeply and slowly, and then exhale, and reaching side to side. And now bringing it forward, caving in the back, and now extending and pressing the shoulder blades together. And again, forward and back. And now for the rib cage, let's bring it forward and back and to the side and going around in a circle. And now for our hips, we're going to bring the pelvis forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, and now side to side. Doing a circle. This is actually called Ami in the hula dance moves. And then the other way. And now for the feet, I'm going to lift my toes, either both feet or one foot at a time. And now I'm bringing the foot up more, so getting the heels, just keeping the heels on the ground. And now twisting from the ankle, warming up our ankles. Very important to warm up the ankles because you don't want to twist your ankle. I've done that 3 times. And, oops, I just noticed my microphone's down. Okay, and let's do Hula. So this is where you bend your knees and you point your feet out to the corners of the room. And then, as we're waiting for the next song here, I'm going to do Ka'o, which is where we bring up one hip and kind of make a figure 8 like this. That's stretching the hips. Okay, now we're going to do Kaholo. So we're going to step together, step. So I always start like as slow pace and then work it up. And now faster. And because I don't have a lot of room here, I'm taking smaller steps. But if I wanted to get more of a workout, I could take bigger steps. So traveling more across the room. Well, actually, I have room to do more. So the bigger the steps, the more of a workout, the more you have to move your body. And now I'm going to turn, which is called Hula in Hawaiian. Hula. So it's like line dancing. Hula. Hula. Going to the four walls. Well, I'm kind of doing this at a diagonal. Okay, now we're going to do arms. So we're going to add arms to it. And then we're going to go overhead. And forward. It's warming up the neck and the upper shoulders and back. And I'll bring it back to the home position. And then we're going to do one hand out, and then the other, up, down, and again, open, open, up, and down, and again. And one more time. Right, left, up, and down, and hands on the hips. Okay, now I'm warmed up, that's for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to stretch out my legs a little bit since I've done my warm up. And by the way, I have shorts underneath in case you're wondering. So just to demonstrate here, proper technique is to flatten the back as much as possible because we're stretching the back of the legs. And if you can't reach down like that, then you could bring a chair over and just lean on it. And you kind of want to lean forward, then you can really feel a stretch in the back. So I'm going to go down to the floor. And then bring it to the right. And then back to the center. And then left. And center. And now rolling it up. And do a shoulder roll. Back. And forward. Okay. Now, see, we did our ankles, but let's bring one forward. Oh, let me make sure you can see. So I'm flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing. And then we want to make a circle. If you have trouble lifting your foot, then have a chair next to you, and you can use that to balance because you're lifting your foot off the ground in order to do the circle. Or you could be seated and do this. Let's do the other one. So flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and circle out, and circle in. Okay. And let's see here. Let's move on to the next song. Okay, so let's see, we did kaholo, ka'o, I know I'm forgetting something. Well, I'll just continue to do Kaholo. And we're going to go faster. Oh, I now remember. So we want to do the arms. So to do the wave, so we want to bring it in. Actually, I'm going to stop doing Kaholo and just do the arms. So we want to make them like waves. And then I want to stretch out my arms by flexing them and then bringing it down and up and down. Turn down this fan a little. Okay. And now I'm going to make a fist and go in a circle. So this kind of loosen up our hand and wrist muscles in order to make the hands be graceful and fluid. And then make a claw. And then open. And claw. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is where we do the Hishin, the Ami. So let's see if I can do the whole song. If you can't do it this fast, then you just do slower. This is really good for your thighs. Whew. Okay, my thighs are starting to burn. Whew. So this is what they call the bump. So just going side to side. And we're just going to do side to side. And now do, oh, then the other one is where you go in a figure 8. This is when you're going like this. Okay. My thighs are burning, so we're going to go to the next song. Oh, Hukilao, yay! This is the basic song that we learned to do hula. So we're going to go Hukilao, pull the nets, pull, and pull. Everybody loves Lao Lao, throw, see, ama ama, swimming to me, going, Hukilao, pull and pull. Wonderful day, fishing, old Hawaiian way, Hukilao, swishing in the bay, going, Hukilao. Everybody, Lao Lao, throw, see, swimming to me. Oh, if you don't know the Hukilao, then I would just suggest if you want to work out with me, just do the Kaholo, which is just going back and forth and doing your arms. Lau lau is the cow cow at the hooky lau. Throw. See. Ama ama. Swimming to going. Hooky lau. And here comes the end. The end. So if you want to learn how to do the hukilau step by step, verse by verse, I actually have a video where I explain that, and you can actually learn to do it. It takes anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on how skilled you are at learning choreography and doing dancing. But it's really just a fun song. And like I said, if you don't know the choreography, then you can just do this the whole time, or do this, or do this. We do this a lot in the song. So, okay. So the next song I'm going to practice is called I Can Only Imagine. And so this one also is choreographed. So if you don't know the choreography, if you haven't taken one of my classes before or done in one of my videos, then also let me know in the comments and I'll point you to where you can find the video. Or if you'd like to have a one-on-one session with me, then let me know. So here we go. Actually, I do this halfway seated and standing. So let me start here. Oh, let me back up the song a little bit. Like when I walk by your side, I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Or will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when it comes and I find myself standing in the sun. I can only imagine when all I would do is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine, yeah. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Oh no, you be still. Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? can only imagine. Yeah. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when all I would do is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine. All right. I love that song. Okay, so let's do, let's see. Let me see how much time we have left here. We've got 10 minutes left, so we need to do our cool downs. Oh, we'll do this song as part of the cool down, I guess. This is another song that I choreographed, so again, you can just follow along by doing kaholo or whatever you feel like doing, whatever feels good to you. So this is a song about enjoying a walk under the stars at night, smelling the, well, you can tell by looking at the moves. So we're going for a walk under the night sky, looking for stars in the sky. Oh, forgot this is smelling the sweet flowers. It's been a while since I practiced that song. And the breeze. And now we're going to be pausing to listen to the sweet sound of the ukulele, and then hearing the cheery melody that lifts up our heart. And again, we pause to listen to the ukulele, and we hear the sweet melody that lifts our heart. And now we turn to the hills where we see some lights and stars by the cliffs. And that is the end of our story about the night that we went for a walk and listened to the ukulele. And that is our story of the night that we listened to the ukulele. Huli? 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 The end. Okay, so now, let's see what the next song is here. Okay, so now Let's do some Kaholo, part of the cool down. So, want to bring our heart rate down and then do some stretching and done. And now we're going to do Hula, which is just bending the knees and pointing the toes. Oh, let me get this out of the way here so you can see my feet. And I'm going to go in a circle so you can see how it looks from the side and then from the back. So you want to keep it at level. You don't want to go up and down that much. That really works out the legs. Okay, so now we're going to practice Ka'o. So bending our knees and then bringing one hip out, bending the opposite knee, going up and down and up and down, making a figure eight with the hip bones. And concentrating on keeping the abdomens tight and straight posture. Okay, now we're going to stretch the legs out. So I'm going to bring out, I need to show it this way. This leg is bending, this one is straight. And then we bring our flat back down and feel the stretch on top of the shin, top of the leg, with the toes down, keeping the weight on the back leg. Now lifting the toes of the front leg, feeling the stretch in the back of the calf. Breathing deeply to send oxygen to those muscles that are tight. And toes down. And now let's switch sides. And breathing in. And exhale as you feel the stretch. As we bring our chest down to our legs even further. Now lifting the foot, breathing in. And exhale. And now let's go back to the other side. Lifting up. Oops, gotta change our weight here. And down. And let's bring it around the other way. Putting the weight on the back leg. Lifting the foot. Okay, now let's stretch our legs out. Again, we're going to bring it flat back as much as possible. If you can't do it flat, then bring the chair over to lean on. This is to stretch the back of the legs. Got a lot of workout with all that, the Ami and Kaholo. And let's bring it over to the right. Feel the stretch intensify on that side. Bring it over to the middle, and then the other side. And back to the center. And up. Rolling up. And rolling the shoulders back. And now forward. And now we want to stretch out the upper body. So let's breathe in. And stretching up to the sky. And now bring it over to one side. Stretching out the side of the body. Keeping the shoulders back and relax. Breathing deeply. And I'll bring it to center and do the other side. center and do one more on each side. Okay, back to center and bring it down. And let's bring our hands behind our back, clasping the fingers together and squeezing the shoulder blades together, arching the back, bringing the chest forward, raising the arms slowly to a point where you can feel a good stretch in both the front of the shoulders and between the shoulder blades. And then I'm going to tilt forward. You can leave it like that, or you can go further if it's comfortable, and let the arms just hang over. And I could feel my arms tingling because my blood circulation is getting cut off. So I'm going to bring my arms back down and slowly let them just hang at my sides. And I'll roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, and rolling the shoulders back. Okay, now I'm going to stretch out the arms. So stretching out the tricep. Oh yeah, I could feel that right here. So the other hand is reaching down to the shoulder blade, and this one is just pulling on the elbow. And exhale, bringing it forward, flexing the hand, pointing the fingers down, and with this hand on the forearm, not on the wrist, but on the forearm, bringing it over to stretch out this whole side here. And breathing in, doing the other side. So reach down to the shoulder blade, pulling gently here, relaxing the shoulders, feeling the stretch in the tricep. And now bringing that forward as we exhale, pointing the fingers down, flexing the hand so it comes to almost a 90-degree angle. And now we're going to bring that arm across gently till we feel a good stretch in that shoulder and upper back. And make sure you have your shoulders level and relaxed. And that is it. Oh, forgot the head. Always got to stretch the head out. The neck, I mean. And this way. And then looking up. And looking down. One more time. Up. And down. And now looking over the right shoulder. And center. And left shoulder. And center. And again to each side. Inhale. Making sure those shoulders are back and not rounded forward. And looking forward, and now to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the head forward. Okay. Now I think I'm done. So, mahalo for joining me and sticking with me until the end of practice. And again, if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below the video. And the next video, I'm debating on whether to do another live workout like this that I've been doing ever since Monday, I believe. This is the first week I'm doing it. So let me know if you want to see another one on Saturday morning. Otherwise, it's going to be on Monday morning, somewhere between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. is when I'll be starting. That's my plan. But I'm on Hawaiian time, so that doesn't always work out to be exact. But if there is a time that you have in mind that you would like to see the live video start, then let me know. But otherwise, it is going to be recorded, and you can play it back at any time from my YouTube channel. And so if you would like this video, please share it with somebody. Share the Aloha on your social media, email, or whatever. Text it to somebody. And I hope you have a blessed day. May the peace of Jesus Christ and the Aloha Spirit be with you throughout this day. Until next time.